So although this channel is typically about making wine, what do we do after we make our wine? We've got to find a way to get into our wine to enjoy it. Now I've been through many of these different wing style can openers or bottle openers, and judging by the name here, I should have known it was going to be a piece of garbage and I would never really like them. I've broken more than I can count in my lifetime. So if I'm going to be breaking these things anyway, why not try out one of these electrics and see how that works? The first thing that I'll say needs improvement on this thing is this base, the charging base. It's just not, it's not pretty. It actually is ugly. So we're charging it and then hiding it. This, on the other hand, actually does look quite nice on the counter. That actually is a win on this one. Operation super simple. You just got an up and a down, and that either takes the cork out of the bottle or takes the cork out of the throat when it's done. So as you can hear, it always sounds like it's underpowered and it's going to break, but it's been sounding like that since the day we got it, since the day we charged it, and it keeps opening bottles. The other downside to it is, other than sounding like it's underpowered, it always tears the corks and kind of does that, or almost always does that to them. And I don't know if you'd ever run into a problem. We haven't yet, where it tears the cork in half inside the bottle. So far, it's managed to get them out every single time. It's not very loud, so I can easily talk over it. And I should pay more attention to what I'm doing. But here again, you can see the cork is torn inside there. So I'm not sure why it does that, or if it's a design thing or a design flaw. Other than that, using it's super simple. It does twist, put a pretty good twist on the bottle, so when you are opening a bottle, you do have to hold the base and spend a little more attention than I was just doing there on opening the bottle. So would I buy this thing again, or would I recommend it? Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good recommend. For 40 bucks Canadian, so like $1.50 American, this thing should be, I think it lasts for at least a year, and that to me is worth it. That being said though, there are most likely going to be viewers of this channel that have a better electric bottle opener. If you can recommend one, I would much appreciate it. The link to this one, I'll leave it down below. But this is definitely in the right direction, that's what I'm thinking. If I do find a better one, I will update the video, or I'll change the video out to show the better one. But until then, I'm just going to keep using this thing until it breaks. But we're here for wine. So this is that watermelon fail wine. I'll leave a link in the card up top of me making this wine. Now this one, the juice tasted fantastic, but everything else about it is kind of a fail. Anyway, I've let a couple of bottles age in my wine cellar, and we're going to give it a try today and see if it's any better. It's worth noting as well, those are dry corks in a dry bottle that I just did for a demo, and the last one, it does go quite a bit easier when the cork has been soaked and softened up. So maybe dry corks is even more terrible? I don't know. Anyway, let's give this a go. Still smells like there's something a little off, but I'm a little scared. Almost drinkable, but something is still just, I don't know. Something is unpleasant and I don't like it. That bottle's still going to go down the drain. I'm not going to drink it. It would be drinkable if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to force myself to drink terrible wine just out of support for my own hobby. So watermelon wine, still a fail, unfortunately. I'll keep you posted if it gets any better in a year or so.